and Family Services Department. Today, we are going to read a story and create a DIY piggy bank. The original story of the piggy bank, The Beginning of a Legend by Lance Douglas. There once lived 5 little piggies. Their mother gave each of them 10 pennies and she sent them to town for a day of fun. "Don't spend all of your pennies," their mother shouted as she waved goodbye. Around the first bend in the road was a wagon full of freshly picked corn. The first little piggy loved corn. He quickly gave the farmer his 10 pennies for an armful of delicious corn. He was so happy. Soon the little piggies came to a mud hole full of other little piggies playing and having fun. The second little piggy could not help himself. 10 pennies was just what he needed to join his friends in the mud hole. He was so happy. When they got to town, the third little piggy saw a bright new hat for sale. He loved to wear hats, and 10 pennies was just what he needed to buy the new hat. He was so happy. The town fair was full of fun things to do. 10 pennies was exactly what the fourth little piggy needed to ride the Ferris wheel. It was so much fun, and he was so happy. The last little piggy loved corn, and he loved to play in the mud, too. He also loved hats, and the Ferris wheel looked like so much fun. But he kept thinking about what his mother had said to them as they were leaving for town. "Don't spend all your pennies." So the last little piggy bought some corn, but only one. He loved the mud, but he decided that he could wait until it rained. His hat at home was old and worn out, but it fit just right, and the high Ferris wheel scared him a little. It had been a long day. After returning home, the 5 little piggies were very tired. They had so much fun in town. The little piggies fell asleep dreaming about how much fun they had spending their pennies. Except for the last little piggy. He proudly placed the pennies that he had saved into his piggy bank. Every year, their mother would send the 5 little piggies to town for a day of fun, and every year the last little piggy would add more pennies to his piggy bank. Many years later, after the little piggies were grown up, the farmer came to the 5 little piggies and said, "I am too old to take care of my large cornfield. For 10 pennies, you can buy my entire field. It will provide you with all of the delicious corn you will ever need." The first 4 little piggies looked at each other in confusion. They had no pennies left. Each year they had spent every penny their mother had given them. But each year, the last little piggy had saved and saved and saved. "Sure," said the last little piggy, "I would love to buy your beautiful cornfield." And he was so happy. The habit of saving is itself an education. It fosters every virtue, teaches self-denial, cultivates a sense of order, trains to forethought, and therefore broadens the mind. Thornton T. Munger. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take my little piggy carefully out of the package. And I already decided on my colors, so I am going to actually try to go for a pink. So I'm going to mix my red and white right here on my plates. And I'm really going to try hard not to get paint all over myself. That's what I normally do. So I'm just going to put some red on my plate and some white. And you can definitely choose whichever colors you like. In your kit, I placed 5 different colors, so feel free, or if you want to use different colors, that's fine too. So I'm just gonna mix them up. It's your piggy, so no 2 piggies are going to look the same. So however you want to design it is fine. Right, and I think I'm ready. to begin. So our pigs are going to have to dry before we start decorating them, which is fine. So just give it a nice amount of time. Just make sure that your pig is all the way dry before you start to add all of your fancy decorations like stickers or glitter or whatever it is that you want to add. Okay, so I am now just touching up Pig. I'm adding, I'm actually using the other side of the brush because the eyes are so small. So I'm just going to touch up his other eye. Aw, look at this little guy. And then I'm going to really quick do my nostrils here. Pig isn't perfect, but Pig is perfect for me. So now that I'm finished touching Pig up, I am going to let Pig dry for a while and then I'll come back and decorate him. I'm back 20 minutes later and Pig is all dry. So now I can start decorating her. All right, so I have these like washi tape, which I'm going to make little booties on the bottom. So that's what I'm going to add. This is not something that you have to do. You can use any decorations you have that was included in the package or that you have at home. It's fine because I didn't originally plan to use this, and here it is. How cute. See her? And then I am going to put a little bow around her, a little ribbon. And I'll play around with this a little bit with my bow just to make it kind of even on each side. Oh, Pig, look at you all dolled up. Pig is a star, so I'm going to use one of my star stickers and I'm going to place it on Pig's side. If I can get it off. Oh, maybe I'll put it right here with a little, okay, yeah, on this. Oh, but now I want one on the other side. I'm not sure, but you can decorate your pig however you would like, and I hope you had fun tonight.